Hey everybody, how you guys doing? I'm doing good. There's actually sun out. Yay! So I'm not gonna give too long of an intro. We're just gonna dive right into it. This video is about the curly girl method. Let me see if you got it. Yeah, you got it. This video is about the curly girl method. It was a method formulated by Lorraine Massey. Don't look at my nails. I know they're chipped. Let's just leave that for now. The curly girl method. And the reason why I'm doing a video about this, I'm a little biased. I love this method. I'm on it right now. It's been really good to me. But if you see this method in the beginning, all the rules, all the regulations, all the stuff you have to avoid, you're like, nah man, can't do it, ain't got time for this. You know, it's like a diet for your hair, and you're like, no, I just want to be free with my hair. But if you have all the information and you know the do's and don'ts, and you know what type of stuff are really crucial and the other things you can just take or leave, it's something to consider. So in this video, I'm just gonna try to shortly just sum up what is the curly girl method. So I'm gonna slow down my talking right now because I have a feeling that I'm talking really fast. Yeah, I think so. But anyway, I don't want a long video. But we're just gonna get into the stuff of the curly girl method. Like I said, Miss Lorraine Massey did that. I think you can see her picture here. Yeah. So she formulated it, and it has a basic line, if you ask me. The main thing to remember about the curly girl method is that it's supposed to hydrate your hair. That's the most important part. That's the whole point of it. If you want your hair hydrated, there are certain steps that you have to follow. Okay? Why would you want your hair hydrated? If it's hydrated, of course it's more healthy. It has a better curl pattern. It doesn't break as easily. You know, there are different advantages. Yeah, there are different advantages to having your hair hydrated. So that's the main goal, if you ask me. And there are different points how you can reach more hydrated hair. So the first point to do that is, of course, hydrating your hair more, washing your hair more. And when I say washing your hair more, I just mean letting water touch your hair more often. And I think people who had a relaxer, you know, that's just the exact opposite thing you have to do. But to hydrate your curls better, you need to let water touch it more often. I still have to work on that part, but that's another story. So besides wetting your hair more often, we also have to get into the washing process. This is a crucial part about the curly girl method, is that you have to avoid shampoos. And with shampoos, she means shampoos with sulfates. So if you have a sulfate-free cleanser, you can still use that. If you have a cleansing conditioner, you can still use that. But in general, shampoos with sulfates, avoid them, people. The reason why, it just strips your hair a lot of the natural oils. And yes, you can replenish your hair back with it, but if you don't strip them in the first place and you get your hair clean, you know, your hair will be hydrated better. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, guys, avoid shampoo with sulfates in there. So how are you supposed to clean your hair? I don't even use sulfate-free shampoos because it can still be very drying to my hair. But how are you supposed to clean your hair according to the curly girl? You can do it with cleansing conditioner. She calls it a botanical conditioner, but I don't know what that is, so I call it a cleansing conditioner, and the friction of your hair, and it really does clean your hair. Another thing that you have to do when you're on the curly girl method, you have to avoid certain ingredients, and the ingredients that you have to avoid, we'll come back to that later. Another thing that she advises you to do is to avoid heat and avoid brushes and combs. Now that we have the standard points of the curly girl method down, I think we should go to the most important things that you really should avoid in the curly girl method. Like I said, avoid sulfates. So first thing to avoid are sulfates in shampoos. Now, I do have to say there is one sulfate that I have encountered, which is metosulfate. I actually cannot remember the name right now. I'm gonna put it somewhere here. I don't know where, but that one is something that you encounter a lot in conditioners, deep conditioners, and I did my research and it's actually a more of a conditioning sulfate. But when I'm talking about sulfates, I'm talking about sodium lauryl sulfate, sodium lauryl sulfate. So how do you want to know if your shampoo has that? Take your bottle, read the ingredients list, and if it has it, it's usually in the first 5 ingredients listed. So that's number 1.